Hey folks, YouTubers. Uh, this is Easy E. I just want to comment on a few things in regards to what I've seen on YouTube about Nibiru, Planet X. Folks, let me just say, don't believe everything that you hear. Find proof, not what just someone puts in their video. When I first saw that, it kind of had me freaked out. I found myself going on there like every day, looking for new stuff that's supposed to happen. The flyby of this dwarf star, the destruction that it will bring to the earth. It actually had me a bit frightened. It had me a bit frightened, and still has me a little shaken now. But I feel that if you do your research and get more material opposed to hearing something, go to people that are like specialists with this, astronomy stuff. Neil deGrasse Tyson, if I'm saying that correctly, is a world-known astronomer. Like, this is what he does. Maybe he has an email. Maybe he has a website. And maybe a lot of these questions can be answered from somebody that actually knows the universe. I'm sure there's others like him that are well known, that can give you solid information. I listen to some of these videos, and they give you these dates when this is going to happen, this destruction. April, July, August. Like, if you're so sure, then why are there so many different dates? You know what I mean? And that's, again, something to take a look at, folks, because everybody's got different dates. Some people go back as far, some people going back as to 2017. I suggest get names of all of these sites that are putting this up. And when that time comes and goes and we're still here, hold those people accountable. Folks, what I'm saying is, you can't live in fear. You can't live in fear. You have to live your life. You have to follow your dreams if you have them. If you have families, enjoy your families. Enjoy your loved ones. If you're retired, do what retired people do. Enjoy life. Don't let this consume you and take over your life. I found myself looking on YouTube every day, fearing the worst. And I had to get a grip. I had to get a grip. We cannot allow people, these fearmongers, to control our lives. Folks, there's a thing called fear for profit. fear for profit. And look at all of the views that these sites are getting. Thousands. And the trickery that goes along with, some of these photos that we see. I've used my mobile camera, and I've seen lens flares. And I was able to position these lens flares around the sun. I was able to take photos and increase the zoom on the photos, and the lens flares started to look like a bluish moon or a planet. If you guys see that, some kind of blue planet next to the sun or something like that, that's a lens flare. I mean, there's a lot of trickery going on. There are ways that you could find that out. There's this little simple test that you could find out. When you're shooting, doing a short video of the sun and you got a lens flare, put your hand and finger in front of the flare and you can see that the dot disappears. I've seen lens flares where it looks like little wings on like a planet. And if you enlarge that, it looks like the Nibiru. It's amazing how we can easily be tricked. They say that if it sounds too good to be true, it's because it usually is. I say, folks, that I'm not saying that this Nibiru thing, that they didn't find a brown star. That's not what I'm saying. Not at all. I'm sure that they found something, but it's light years away. Ask yourself this question. They say that this brown dwarf star is like 6 times the size of Jupiter or something like that, 10 times the size of Earth. I don't know. I'm getting the numbers wrong. And it's supposedly already in our solar system. And people are putting up pictures of moons, or the moons are here already. And folks, if this was already in our solar system, we would have really erratic, like immediately, like right now. These weather patterns would be crazy. Days, nights, everything would just be off. Everything would just be off. If something that huge is upon us right now, how come we don't see it? If it is in the solar system, such as the moon, why can't we see it? It's bigger than the moon, it's bigger than the Earth, it's bigger than Jupiter. Why can't we see it? You could take a 10-inch telescope and point it towards Pluto and find Pluto. But you can't find this big dwarf star that's in our solar system? Think, folks. Think what's going on. Let's not be so quick, so gullible to jump and say that, yeah, this is going to happen. There have been things that have been said about the earth is coming to the end for years. Take back your lives, folks. Take back your lives. Don't let this consume you, this negativity. If there is no significant proof that this thing is actually coming into the solar system, folks, and it's just what you're hearing, the people that are putting this up, ask them to give you proof that this solar system, it will be entering our solar system, because people are saying it's already here. Folks, floods, earthquakes, the rains, the severe thunderstorms, Yeah, it has increased. But that also can be attributed to global warming. The toxins and pollutants that are going up in the air. You know, it was said maybe over 20, 30 years ago that the ozone layer is depleting. You know, I've heard that. You know, with all of the toxins and pollutants in the air, I've heard of that. And that could be a tribute to our weather patterns. And they're talking about 3,600 years the earth does a cleansing. Who said that? Who said that? And the people that are saying that, ask them to give you proof. 3,600 years ago. This solar system has its own perfect system. And I'm not a scientist. I'm just an average guy. But it has its own perfect system. If the system is off, we would know it. We would know it. Find the proof that you people want to find. Ask for the proof. Show it in black and white. People are saying now, there was a website that I saw. His name was Tom, Lupshu, something like that. And he went on to say that it wasn't Nibiru. It's a giant asteroid heading this way. 20 times the size of the last asteroid, which I think in 2014 they did an asteroid and said it was going to fly by relatively close. And this was in 2014. And he's saying in 7 months we're going to get another asteroid, rock or whatever. I mean, if that's the case, why would the government tell us something in 2014 but then hide this other rock that's 20 times the size of the planet coming toward Earth? Why would they hide that? They didn't hide the last one. I'll be back in the next segment because my time is running out, and we'll pick up this conversation.